How's it going, everyone? Phil here from Furious Technology. Did you just place your order for your Tesla Model 3 or Model Y and you are wondering when is it finally going to arrive? In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the reality and expectations of actually receiving your Tesla. So let's go ahead and get started. This right here is my 2021 Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus, and I'm going to expand on the story of my day of order up until the day I received it and what I did in between and what I would do differently. So I ordered my Tesla Model 3 on June 24th of 2021 and I received it on August 29th of 2021. So about 2 months and 5 days after I placed my order is when I actually received and picked up my Tesla. When I first ordered my Tesla, the delivery date said estimated of 7 to 11 weeks. So from the June 24th date, 7 to 11 weeks is approximately until about September, maybe late September or so. And so I had the expectations of, you know what, there's a high possibility that I might receive my car early, because I did see a lot of people post online that they ordered the Teslas and they got them within 1 month. I had my hopes up that I was going to receive my car early, so I did what you should not do. I went on the Tesla app every single day to check the status of my delivery and to see if my order date had changed. And this became a daily routine for me. Every day that I woke up, log on to the Tesla account and see if my delivery date has moved up or if it's been delayed even further. And this is something that I really should not have done, because it just became such an addiction for me to go on there and check and check and check and check. And it got me so many false hopes on when I was going to receive my car. At one point, my delivery date said it would be as early as July 19th, which is about 3 or 4 weeks after I ordered my car. So I had my hopes really high that, oh, you know what, I'm going to get my car earlier. I'm going to get my car earlier. And as we got closer to that June 19th, the date got delayed. And then we went up to August 2nd, and then it got delayed again. And it just kept on getting delayed, and it started to get very discouraging. And so when I see them post on Facebook, on the Tesla forums, and on different forums online about Teslas, about when they order the car, when they're going to receive it, and they keep saying their date and it keeps changing and when they're going to get the car, just stop. Just look at your estimated delivery date when you order your car. Whatever that date says, that's approximately when you're going to receive your car. And there is some exceptions to the rule, which I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to tell you why there's such a delay as far as these deliveries go. But just stop logging in and stop checking when your car is going to come, because it's not going to be pretty. It's just going to make yourself a lot more giddy about getting your car earlier, and when it's probably not going to happen. Now, there are definitely some occurrences where people are ordering their Teslas and getting them a lot earlier. I'm going to tell you the reason why that is happening. There's several different reasons. The first reason would be somebody places their order of their Tesla, they lock in their deposit, they choose the spec that they want, and then maybe a month in, they decide, you know what, I don't really want my car, but the car is already on its way. It's being shipped towards the location of where they placed this order. And when it arrives at that location, then they see, okay, it's a canceled order. So what happens is Tesla will go down the list of orders placed with that identical spec, and they'll contact the next person and say your car is here now. So that's a reason why you might get your car earlier. So if you order your car and say 3 weeks later you get a notification saying that your car is going to arrive in 3 weeks, or your car is already here, then the chances are you got someone's canceled order. Another thing that would happen is somebody places an order, they receive their car, and when they receive their car, they do an inspection on the car, and for some reason there's too many panel gaps, there's a paint mismatch, or there's paint marks or something like that on the car, something where they decide that they don't want to take delivery of the car, then they can actually decline the delivery of that car and wait for another one to come. And for myself, this actually kind of happened because when I received my car, just right here on this pillar on the outside paint, there was a little speck, like it looked like a small rock chip or something had hit the Tesla during the transportation process. And I was looking at it and I told them, and they're like, well, we can try to touch it up and try and fix it for you. And so they did just that. They put a little touch up paint on there, and then they gave me the option. They're like, you know what, you can decline the car and we can get another one for you, or you can just take the car as is. And I had already waited 2 months to receive my car, so I didn't want to give up my order and give up my car and wait another 2 months. So I accepted the order and I took the car as is, and I'm perfectly fine. I'm perfectly happy with it. You cannot even see that mark at all. So if you get somebody else who's very picky about it and they might not accept a little paint chip like that, or the panel gaps, because we all know panel gaps happen with Teslas, it's just a thing, then they can decline that car and Tesla will do their best to fix or cover up whatever the issue was, and then they'll allocate that car to the next person in line with that identical spec. Now, my car is a Tesla Model 3 Standard Range Plus, and the delivery dates when you order one right now, it is mid-September of 2021. It says the delivery dates are not till like February if you get a Standard Range Plus. But if you order a performance version, the performance ones are delivering within 4 to 6 weeks. Obviously, because Tesla makes more money on the more expensive ones, the performance ones, so they're giving priority to the more expensive ones. Even a long ranges are taking probably about 2 months now, 2 to 3 months to deliver, so you're getting them a little bit earlier. But if you want to get your Tesla earlier, just order the performance version, and I guarantee you'll get it before anyone will receive their Standard Range Plus, unless of course there's that cancellation occurrence that might happen. So if you're ordering a Tesla in September of 2021 and not receiving it till like February, why is it taking so long right now for deliveries of Teslas? And it's actually not just Teslas. Right now in this world, there is a chip shortage, and specifically for Tesla, there's a chip shortage for the airbag module. So Tesla's building the cars, and they can turn them out as fast as they want, and they're just kind of sitting there waiting for this airbag module to show up. So there's a factory in China that got shut down during the pandemic, and that was the main factory that manufactured a lot of chips for a lot of vehicles around the world. So it's not just Teslas that are being delayed, it's a lot of other manufacturers that have delays for new cars. And so that factory shut down for several months, and then when it did reopen, it was perfectly fine. It started to run again, it started to pick up speed again, and all of a sudden there was a big fire in this factory. So apparently most of the factory burned down, and that created a chip shortage again. And so finally the manufacturing of the chips got sent to another factory. They started producing these chips, and all of a sudden pandemic got crazy again, and it was another shutdown. So a third whammy on shutting down these factories which are creating these chips for all your new vehicles. And it's not just vehicles, there's computer shortages and all these different things that are shortage because of the chip manufacturing. And there's several different factories obviously that get shut down during the pandemic and cause these chip shortages. So that's why a lot of Teslas are delayed right now. Elon Musk, during their battery day call, he talked about how he's really frustrated with the chip shortages because of the airbag module for Teslas. So it's just a big thing that's going on right now for Teslas. So that's why there's such a big delay. You used to be able to order a Tesla and you could have it within 2 or 3 weeks, but now it's taking like 2 to 4 months to arrive. So that's the main cause and the main reasons behind why Teslas are taking so long to produce. So if you want to order one today, expect there to be a delay. And like I said, don't keep going onto the Tesla account and keep checking when your order is going to arrive, because you're just going to get discouraged. Just accept the fact that it's going to take a long time, and let it be a bonus if for some reason you do get your car earlier as a canceled order, or it was a fixed defective one before. So the biggest lesson that I learned when ordering my Tesla until I received it is to be patient. That's really all it is. And trust me when I say this, this car is the best car that I've ever owned. I am 100% more happy than I thought I would be with my Tesla. So the wait is definitely worth it. Just be patient, wait till you get your Tesla, and trust me, you are gonna absolutely love it. Thank you for watching this video, guys. If it was helpful, make sure you let me know in the comments section down below. Also, a quick like and subscribe would be really helpful as well. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.